Um, how are we, everyone? I am James, aka CalmDownKidder, and this is chiptune.chat. Good evening. Hope everyone's okay. Nice one for tuning in if you're live with me on Twitch. But also you'll be able to watch it on YouTube and trying to sort it out as a podcast as well. And Infotoxin's just subscribed. Thank you very much, Infotoxin. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, welcome everyone. Just sort of get straight into it, I suppose. So some sad news, unfortunately. To begin with, Anthony Bradshaw Schmitt, aka Nonfinite, has passed away, unfortunately, at the age of 39, which is absolutely ridiculous. We're not sure about the full story. I don't think that's been publicly said at this point in time. But passed away unexpectedly on Monday, June the 26th. So obviously, yeah, that's very sad news. Personally, back in 2008, I'd released his album Northbridge on CalmDownKidder Records. I can't say that I've spoken to him loads sort of since then. He was sort of one of the OG Game Boy modders, sort of getting people into pro sounds and lighting the back of the Game Boys and stuff like that. Obviously, yeah, like releasing music as well. So yeah, obviously, yeah, fought with his family and friends at this time. I believe, yeah, there's a sort of obituaries page here. You can leave a message if you need to. I've not found if there's been any like GoFundMe or similar page for him at this point in time. If there is, I'll share that on social media. But you can leave a message on that page that I've just linked to as well. And I thought, obviously, we'll play one of his tracks as well. So this is Dreamer's Day off his Southbridge album, which was released in 2009. Yeah, so that was Dreamer's Day by Nonfinite from his Southbridge album. So yeah, again, rest in peace, Anthony Schmitt, aka Nonfinite. Gone far too soon, and of course, yeah, thoughts and prayers with his family and friends at this difficult time. Right. So go on to just sort of got some new music for you today as well. Got a few new tracks and then a bit of sort of news later on. Obviously news about upcoming shows and a few sort of relevant tech builds as well. Yeah, like I said, it was a bang. Like obviously, yeah, it was a great track. But yeah, obviously, yeah, rest in peace, Nonfinite as well. Right, okay, so yeah, these two are Irrelevant Devices from Northampton, UK. They just released this short EP. It's like sort of Game Boy stuff, but it's also guitar and piano as well. Obviously, yeah, it's good to show the UK scene up as well. So this is from Irrelevant Devices. It's called Here by Irrelevant Devices, and we'll play the opening track, Degrees of Freedom. And yeah, that was Degrees of Freedom by Irrelevant Devices from their new EP here. That's on Bandcamp there. I can't see them on any other social media, but if they are, I'll obviously post them around online at some point as well. But yeah, sort of really good. Very chill and spacey, says Lego Mancer, and Impotoxin says this is so pretty, which I definitely agree with both of them. Very sort of good melancholic ambient sort of, yeah, really good. Right, okay. So moving on, we've got Ray 8-bit, and this is Seashell Searching, which I managed to say correctly first time. There we go. There we go, and that was Seashell Searching by Ray 8-bit. Nice little ditty there. Right, and so yeah, this is more on the MIDI side of things rather than straight up chiptune, but really enjoyed this. I think it's from an older album, but this is kind of just a new visualizer video that Cryptovolans has uploaded. And this is from their album Passenger, and this track is called Walled Garden. Just get the full version up here as well. There we go. And there we go. That was Walled Garden by Cryptovolans. Yeah, really, really enjoyed that. And they've got a full album out on Bandcamp as well. So I meant to share the link in the chat. I did not do that. Do that now. Forgive me, dead loud typing. There we go. Right, and on to our next track. So yeah, this is it's an older track. Well, olderish. It was uploaded in 2020 to Battle of the Bits for Summer Chip X. But this was uploaded to their YouTube recently, and I really like it. So this is Detuner's Delight by PolarBirds. There we go. That was Detuner's Delight by PolarBirds. Yeah, really like that. Really nice. In the chat as well, people digging that. Lego Mancer says, yeah, Sonic vibes. Digging the twangy bass like Keygen. And Infotoxin, excellent transitions in this. Yeah, it's a belt little track there. Oh, snap. Oh, wow. Hi, everyone. Glitch... Oh, can't even see it on my alert box there. Glitchcraft is just raided with a party of 47. Wow. Thank you very much, Glitchcraft. That's really nice of you. So I'll just do a quick little introduction for anyone who's new. Hi, my name's James, aka CalmDownKidder. This is chiptune.chat. This is a weekly show where I just sort of discuss chiptune, basically, like any sort of new-ish releases, any relevant news to the scene, like, you know, tech and stuff like that. And I also discuss like any upcoming shows as well. So if you like chip music stuff, if you're into that, you know, consider a follow, consider saying hello in the chat, sticking around. But yeah, thank you very much, Glitchcraft. That's really sound of you. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Hope your stream was good. I've not popped in for a while. I'll have to try and change that at some point. But yeah, nice one. Thank you. Right, I'll get into the next track. Get everyone hyped up for some chiptune. So this is by Sendy. This is called Hear My Cry. Oh no, sorry. The release is called Hear My Cry, and the track is called Necessary Complications. And this is a Fama Tracker original. So that's from the NES console. All right, there we go. And there we go. That was Necessary Complications by Sendy. Found my track originally. That was really good. Right, so have we got one more track before we go on to the upcoming shows, but there'll be a few songs as well in between that, so don't worry. This is the last song at the moment, just on the new releases section. This is by tohomoo, and this is an original track for a game, I believe. It's Clover, The Chef's Adventure, Red Hot Habanero. Ooh. Supposed to mute my mic, but I paused the track. Really sorry to this track. I didn't mean to pause it there. Let's start that again from this top, shall we? This is tohomoo, Clover, The Chef's Adventure, Red Hot Habanero. So that was Red Hot Habanero from the game Clover, The Chef's Adventure by tohomoo. Really fire track there. See what I did there. Alright, okay, so that's all the tracks for this week, but there will be a few more tracks on the show, so I know the doesn't make sense, but it kind of does. So the next section of the show is upcoming shows. And I have created the Chiptune Shows account on Twitter and other social networks. If you want to find out about sort of future shows, feel free to follow those accounts. At the moment, it's on Twitter, it's on Instagram, Tumblr, and now Threads. I'm hoping Threads will let me sync from Instagram because it's the same company, but I don't know if that's going to work at the moment. If it's another one where I have to manually post, I don't know if I'm going to do that, I'm not going to lie. But hopefully they'll... it's just been launched today, Fred, so hopefully they'll iron out all those issues and be able to get that sorted for you as soon as. But anyway, so I want to talk about the State of Fruit show last because I'm going to play a track. So yeah, upcoming shows. If you're in the UK, Sheffield, Steel City Chiptune have got another amazing lineup. We've got Chipsel, Rainbow Trash from Canada, Infotoxin, Skyblaze, and Bobby Snacks on visuals. So yeah, that's the 26th of August. That's a Saturday, 9 o'clock PM to late. That's going to be a belter show, and that's also streaming on Twitch as well. So if you want to follow Steel City Chiptune, feel free to do so. That'll be a belter show. I've been to most of the Steel City Chiptunes at this point, and they've all been a really good time. So yeah, if you can make it down there or up there, that'd be cool. Say hello. That's my show. Feel free to watch. So yeah, another show in New York. Anamanaguchi are playing Pop Gun's 15th anniversary, July the 25th, in a place called Elsewhere, which is in New York. So yeah, if you're around New York, go and see Anamanaguchi. That'll be belter. They're always good to see. These shows have already happened, so we won't talk about them. BitGen Gamer Fest, August the 5th in Otto Bar, Baltimore. So if you're based that way, you can see Megaran, Danimal Cannon, Cheap Dinosaurs, Animal Style, Optimus Chad, amongst others. So yeah, that looks like that'll be a really good show. I imagine that's like an all-day jobby as well. July the 7th, if you're in Melbourne, Australia, cTrix, Calavera, Plastic Bones, .ay Visuals, amongst others, at the Gasometer Hotel in Melbourne. If you can make it over there, that'll be a good time. London, UK, DOS, aka Talk to Animals, Plush, aka Unicorn Kid, Kane West, aka Stevens, aka the fella from Kira Benito. They're playing London, 21st of July, the Village Underground. If you can make it to that, amongst others as well, that'll be a belter show. Hannah Diamond from the PC Music crew and that as well. Later on this month, Chipwrecked in Denmark. Again, that's just like a multi-day sort of camping festival. Too many acts to mention. So many people are going. I'm sadly not going. I'm definitely going to try and go next year. But they solely advertise on Facebook, basically. So yeah, if you're on Facebook, look up Chipwrecked, follow the page, and get involved with that. That'll be a fantastic show. That's another little plug for my show, but you're already here. 65 Days of Static have recruited Chipsel to support them in their UK tour in September. So that's Glasgow, Manchester, London, Bristol and Brighton. I've bought my ticket for Manchester, so I'll definitely be there. Hopefully you'll be there too and say hello. So yeah, Chipsel supporting 65 Days of Static. So big ups for Chipsel and 65 Days of Static as well. Hyper Night, that one's happened. I think that's it really. All these shows have happened. Any more upcoming shows, do let me know. Oh, this is the last one I wanted to talk about as well. So datafruits.fm, they're a really good website. They sort of just do all sorts of music basically. So any sort of weird stuff, any DJ sets, anything. They'll do anything. It's like non-for-profit organization. They're organizing a World Expo 2-day event in Chicago, Illinois. So if you're ever in America and can make it that'd be really good. There's loads of acts playing. On the chiptune side of things, got sort of Genocide, Oven Rake, Fire Drill, Saskrotch as well. Some of the Pixels did some visuals for Floor Baba at Chip for Cyberspace. So yeah, really sort of good. That's like that looks like it'll be a really fun 2 days. So yeah, if you're nearby Chicago, go to Datafruits Expo there, and you can find out more on expo.datafruits.fm. So I thought I'd mention that one last, and that's August the 4th and 5th, 2023. Thought I'd mention that one last because I've queued up a track from that. So Saskrotch, this is his last release, released on Bandcamp, Zones Act 1 and 2, and this is Genocide City Zone. And yeah, there we go. That's Genocide City Zone by Saskrotch, who's playing the Datafruits FM World Expo in August in Chicago. Hope you can make it down to that if you're around that area. I've just noticed his profile picture. That's definitely not me, just FYI. Saskrotch is a separate person. Right, so this is, I guess, more tech news. I suppose this is quite relevant to Glitchcraft as well. Glitchcraft is from the Netherlands, and there's been some recent news that over in the Netherlands, the Demoscene has been accepted as part of the UNESCO Cultural Heritage. So that's like a Dutch national and tangible cultural heritage. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's been also marked as cultural heritage in Finland, Germany and Poland, and now Holland has joined them too. I'm not sure like what it means strictly. Like, I don't think it means anything from a funding point of view directly, but it certainly means, I guess, if you're like putting on events in those countries, you can sort of say the Demoscene is, marked as relative, cultural heritage. So hopefully that means, for future events maybe can book off the town hall or something like that. So that's obviously very cool news. Or is it cool news? I don't know. Obviously, a lot of the Demoscene, it's kind of a punk rock anti-authority type of thing, so maybe they're not super into it. But no, it's definitely seems like a cool thing. So yeah, congrats to the Netherlands for Demoscene being accepted as UNESCO Cultural Heritage. And oh yeah, so this is sort of not strictly tech news, but cTrix is a Australian chiptune legend and a swell person, and he has a YouTube channel, Debug Live, which I'd absolutely recommend. If you like chiptune stuff or you like this, you'll more than likely enjoy cTrix's YouTube channel. He releases lots of long form videos as of late. That's kind of been his thing. Like, they drop every few months and everyone goes mad for them because they're really good. This one was released 3 days ago, the cheapest MIDI home studio of 1988. So this is a half an hour video, and as much as I could easily rewatch it again straight away, I'm not going to show the whole thing on here because, go on YouTube and watch it. So I'll post a link in the chat. Maybe watch that later after this stream. I mean, watch it now if you want, but preferably watch it afterwards. But I'll just show a little clip of a little track that he's made. So yeah, this is about the cheapest MIDI home studio of 1988. Does involve Amigas and Atari, so it is very relevant.
And I think it's going to be montage time.
While this boppy disco tune plays, let's explore the Atari monitor. The ST had a split personality. It wanted to compete with gaming systems so it could plug into your existing television. But for complex interfaces, this was too low-res and flickery, so Atari developed their own cheap mono monitor. The image here is 640 by 400 in glorious 1-bit, and while it's not brilliant for photos, it did provide a crisp interface for detailed desktop work. Meanwhile, we're pushing the music station to its limit, and you'll notice the display flashing full channels. This is telling us that the synths run out of notes, and we're literally right on the limit of what we can do with the music station here. Casio also offered various budget synths, and they were hugely popular in the US market. However, these lack the FM synth and 16-channel support, so especially in Europe, the Yamaha reigns supreme.
There we go. Yeah, so that is cTrix's latest video, the cheapest MIDI home studio of 1988. Again, I could easily watch that all again. He's so good at like just editing and doing the voiceovers and just making everything look really crisp and nice. Like you can see there, it's had 71k views in 3 days. So loads of people just loving it in the comments as well. So yeah, if you're got half an hour, definitely get that a watch. That'll be the most entertaining half an hour you might do that day. Yeah, good old cTrix. He's also playing Melbourne next week as in the upcoming shows, but which I discussed before. So yeah, If you can make it over there, obviously go and see him. If you ever get the opportunity to see cTrix, always take it. That's my. If you take one thing home from this chiptune chat today, if you don't miss the opportunity to see cTrix live. Right. So this is not strictly chiptune, but I feel like it could be used for chiptune stuff. This is the Amiga Live multiplayer gaming project. So as you can see there, play Amiga games online with people across the world. I've just pasted the link in the chat. So it's a program that you can download based on the FSUAE emulator, and it just means multiple people can play games with each other. And it does say you can use the same software as well. So although I can't see it in the games list or anything like that, I suppose in theory you could maybe work on a track together with people. But I kind of thought this was, semi-relevant to chiptune stuff. So, if you like Amiga stuff, get on Amiga Live. And they have a Twitch channel as well. So that's always, have a watch of that if you want. I might even raid that if they're live later on. So, AmigaLive.com. Maybe get involved and maybe go on a Discord wishlist and ask for some trackers. And we can make some tunes together. Who knows? And I think finally from the tech kind of news, again, not strict. I mean, this is obviously very relevant. So, Nanoloop mobile tutorial. This is by Gesceap. I don't know how to say his name. I'm not gonna lie. I should have looked that up probably. So yeah, this is a tutorial for Nanoloop mobile. It's available iOS and Android, and this is on GitHub as well. I'll paste that link in the chat just now. So yeah, if you ever wanted to get involved with Nanoloop Mobile but weren't sure where to start, this is a really good kind of guide. You can see there's quite a lot of stuff, but it's split up obviously into quite bite-sized chunks, so plenty of screenshots and that to get involved with. So yeah, why not? If you've got a mobile phone, you can probably download this, and yeah, plenty of options there for you to learn stuff. So yeah, make some tunes, why not? And then send them to me as well, and I'll maybe play them on here. Havoc420 says, I think it's pronounced Gesceap. So thank you very much. Unless you're trolling, then, well, But no, thank you very much for that. So yeah, he is a boss musician, Gesceap. So I'll play one of his tracks from his latest EP, or his latest album rather, Patter. This is a track called Chyro. there we go. That was from Peter by Gesceap, and that was Chyro. There we go. So yeah, nice one. Right, that's kind of it, nearly. I got sort of one more little from the vault, and then that'll be pretty much it. So yeah, this is a weekly show. Try and keep it sort of around an hour-ish. Obviously, this is going to go a little bit over, but that's no biggie. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the show, please do give us a follow. Also, as well as the name of the show, it's also the website chiptune.chat. will take you to this link tree at the moment. If you've got an album or a show or anything coming up, fire me an email. You can do that on this, or you just email CalmDownKidder@gmail.com, and all the links are there as well, to the Twitch. They're all available on YouTube afterwards as well. All the tracks that I play will be on a Spotify playlist, and then obviously all my social medias and that are there as well. The Chiptune Show social medias and that are all there as well. And if you want to support me, there's a few ways you can do so there as well, and that's on chiptune.chat, the name of the show and the website. So this is from the vault. Baseck posted this again recently, a track from 13 years ago. He released a record back in the day, Game Boy Thrashing, Turntable Banging, and he said maybe I should start thinking about part 2, which for me that's a written contract, so he has to do that now. But anyway, this is DESTEP from Baseck. There we go. That was a old track from Baseck there. Nice one for uploading that. So yeah, that's it really. Thank you very much for tuning in, watching. Glitchcraft for the raid. Thank you very much. That's really appreciated. And yeah, everybody for tuning in, watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, just to clarify, yeah, chiptune.chat is the name of the show. It's also the domain as well. You can find out all more information about the shows and my social medias and all that on there. And that's pretty much it for another week. I will see you again same time next week. Thursdays, 7 PM UK time. Once again, thank you very much. I'll raid the Amiga live because that seems to be like the only relative chiptune person that is live at the moment. So thank you very much once again. Oh, that's not working. There we go. Right, yeah, thank you very much. I've been James, aka CalmDownKidder. This is Chiptune Chat. See you next week, Thursday, 7 PM. Thank you very much. Bye.